Jethro. The last time we visited, I had a lot on my mind besides the actual performance. And, as you well know, I took the opportunity to vent with a capital V. Yes, vent, because right here in the good old US of A, we have a problem. Actually, we have a lot of problems, but the one that has been bothering me the most has to do with our political system, or lack thereof, depending on how one defines the word. Now, as those running for office get on the old grandstand and debate, they all tell us how they want to solve the illegal alien situation. Just by listening to these guys bloviate, it becomes obvious to me that they are only concerned with immigration and care less for those wishing to emigrate. We did report last time on the immigration issue, and via our top-notch team of investigative journalism, we found it's all about baseball. People want to get into this country for one reason and one reason only. They love baseball. That's all well and good for those trying to immigrate. That's immigrate spelled with an I. But what about those trying to emigrate? That's immigrate spelled with an E. To answer how the spelling of a word does change its meaning, we had to send our investigative team undercover. What follows is a secret recording we made at the Sky Cafe restaurant. If you haven't been there, we would highly recommend a visit, and while you enjoy a meal, you get to watch the planes coming and going at the Sky Manor Airport, which is just down the road a piece in Pittstown. Here you go. Have a listen. Hey, waiter, give me something to drink. I'm really thirsty.
We got a huge electric bill last month. It was really a big one. Must have had something to do with global warming. New? Go figure. Jim and I are thinking of moving over the river and convert.
Convert to what?
We're thinking of trying Amish. Never been Amish before.
Oh, honey, they don't have any Wi-Fi.
Oh, that's not good. But with the cost of living getting so high, I don't know what to do. I even started washing dishes by hand, which gave me a lot of time to think.
I see the frown on your face, so you must have had some troubling thoughts.
Oh, yes, I did. I got thinking about this boyfriend back in college who got me to write all his papers while he was busy carrying on with the cheerleader. Anyway, I broke a wine glass in my hand and had to go to the hospital and get 17 stitches. So I'm back to using a dishwasher.
Jim, how do you deal with these price increases?
Oh, Jim is upset, all right, especially with the increase in postage. You have to pay 50 cents for a stamp these days? So Jim's refusing to write letters anymore, which he never did anyway. Our letters to the kids always got returned, unopened, and marked, "Don't know you and never did." Anyway, we should have been happy with that. Would save us all the postage stuff. But then one day I came downstairs and found Jim just sitting and staring at the front window. So I asked him, "Jim, honey, is something wrong?"
I hate summer, Barb. I look forward to it for 6 months. Then it comes and I remember that I hate it.
But why, Jim?
There's nothing to do. Everybody goes away to their expensive second homes at the shore or up in the mountains, but not us. We just sit around here and sweat. It gets too hot, and I don't like shorts.
Well, why don't you get in the car and take a trip? Why don't you drive all the way up to Canada? I hear they have permafrost up there.
No, I don't want to go on a trip. I just want to hunker down in a shack in the woods and grow a long beard and eat squirrels and write long angry poems against politicians.
The rise in postage stamps did this to you. Made you want to be a hermit.
I prefer the term recluse. The 50-cent stamp is just a symptom. The enormous electric bill, another symptom. I'm done with civilization. I'm going to pack up a duffel bag, and you can just drop me off out in the wild south of Frenchtown somewhere, down around the Devil's Tea Table, and I'll fend for myself.
Jim, it's not wilderness down there. It's full of bike trails, bird watches, and nature centers.
I'll just hunker down and wait for the mothership to come along, and then I'll hitch a ride.
What about me? I'll only go if they have Wi-Fi.
Who cares about Wi-Fi? Do you ever even know what it stands for? Does anyone? Look, you don't need Wi-Fi. We'll be traveling off in the great unknown.
I'm not sure about this. I don't mind taking a risk and hitching a ride from Rosemont to Ringo's. But outside of that, how will I be able to listen to WDVR?
Look, if they have a spaceship, they'll have a radio too.
But if you're out in space...
I'm sure they'll know how to stream it, Wi-Fi or no Wi-Fi.
Bob, I wonder if Jim's been getting enough ketchup. Here, Jim, try some of my fries. I drizzled just a bit of the condiment you need.
These are good.
Ketchup contains natural mellowing agents that help you stay put, so you don't go running off to the first alien spaceship that comes along just because you feel trapped. Ketchup helps keep us cool and happy no matter how hot, depressing, and lonely the summer turns out to be.
I wonder if they have French fries on a spaceship.
Jim, here, have some of my ketchup too, honey.
The food is rather good at the Sky Cafe, and next time you swing by, be sure to get a side of ketchup. That's right, ketchup. It helps keep one grounded in beautiful, scenic Hunterdon County.